right. So let me ask.
Can I just say something?
Yes,
Please go on.
Okay, I want the viewers to know that extramarital affairs is not good. I will not support it. I don't like it, and I will never encourage it. But the society we are now, a lot have changed.
Right.
He said something. He said the woman goes to work, gets home, tired. Of course, you know, when you are tired today, tired tomorrow, tired next tomorrow, the man will opt for another option. I can understand that. Or in cases, you see some other cases where the woman, maybe her dress sense is, you know, it's just so, it's not that it's bad, because if you're wearing things that are not catching to a man and he's saying things that are catching outside, he will want to try that. Not that he's leaving you, but he wants to try that. And trying that is what? Cheating.
So the wife, the woman in this case, has things that she needs to do in order to, you know,
she has to work
spice things up in the marriage.
Thank you.
And the
she has to work on some things.
Right.
You know, you have to understand your spouse. You have to know what is going on. Why is he cheating? What am I doing wrong?
Okay.
You know, then you sit, just like he said,
Yeah.
I said it earlier on, together and work it out. But some men,
yeah.
you know, we have
Monica,
different people.
Let's put it. So we had
a call, but then it dropped.
Oh, sorry. So you can go ahead with your question.
Okay.
So I was going to add to what she was saying. Like she said earlier, I need viewers and everyone to understand first that I'm not here to encourage cheating.
All right.
It is a bad thing. It is not a good thing. I'm here to look at the reason. I have said this several times, even before the show. You cannot solve anything without understanding why. It is when you understand why, then you have a solution, right? She said, if you find out that a woman is cheating, I think it's a two-way thing.
All right.
It's a two-way thing. If the man is cheating, probably there's something she has to do, but definitely he has to do something as well. Because that she's not even properly dressed is not enough reason. It's something he can say to her. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's where the discipline comes in.
All right.
Okay.
So let's put it on there. We have a caller. We have Katie from Kanu. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Katie.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I am
Thank
great,
you.
thank you. The question is, handling a cheating partner, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys for a while now.
All right.
First thing I want you to understand is I'm a married woman, so at least I want to speak from experience.
Okay.
Now, naturally, we as women, we need to understand that men are polygamous in nature. That does not mean that they have to have many wives or have many concubines to satisfy them.
All right.
It's just part of their DNA. But that does not give them a license to cheat on a wife.
Okay.
Like Mike said, a man can sleep with a woman without loving her. One, it takes a woman's affection and feeling for a woman to have intercourse with another man. Now, if you have a cheating partner and you suspect he's cheating, I, as a person, I do put condom in my husband's bag. Because there are other influences depending on where and when your partner is going to.
Okay.
Interesting.
He might go for an event or a meeting somewhere. They go hanging out in the night. They get drunk. They get spoiled. One thing leads to the other. And something happens. You understand? But if your husband is protected, you're sure that you as a wife, you're protected. That does not give your husband the license to do that.
All right.
But we should come to accept it that men will always cheat.
Interesting.
It is now our responsibilities as the women in life to help them minimize that cheating. Like Billy Gates says, your responsibility as a wife to look attractive to your husband.
All right. All right.
See what he sees outside. Let him see what he sees outside of you. Now, if he doesn't see what he sees outside of you, definitely he will go chasing that. That does not mean he also like what he's seeing outside. But at least he feels that thing is going to satisfy him.
Right.
So it's our responsibilities. I do agree with Patricia. Responsibilities are men.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
so
very
much,
much for
KD.
calling. We
Thank you
appreciate
very
your
much.
call.
Yeah.
The conversation is so interesting.
But
this
I would have
morning.
loved to ask her, how did her husband react the first day she actually placed the condom in his bag?
Yeah.
And I also want to talk on self-discipline.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree totally. That's a very good solution.
Yeah.
You need to work on yourself.
It's actually the only solution.
You need to, there are some that have medical issues. You need to work on yourself.
Yeah.
It happened in the Bible. Joseph and the Potiphar's wife.
Actually,
with all her riches and everything.
that was
Are you
a cheating
telling me
wife.
that he was not interested in all
that
those
was
things?
a cheating wife. That makes it interesting, actually.
But it was self-discipline.
Yeah.
So
well,
you
yeah.
need to be self-disciplined. You need to work on these things. I know the society is going haywire, but you still need to
It's
control
not
yourself.
what people want to hear.
Yeah.
See, trust me, this thing about cheating is very, very intense. It's very, very. What word do I use now? People are very, very light-headed when it comes to it. They don't just want to hear some things, else they just, make their minds go like, why would you say anything like that?
Yeah. All right. So we also actually asked men, on our survey, in our WhatsApp comments, if your wife feels that you're cheating on her and puts a condom in your bag, what would be your reaction? What we asked you this morning, and we got quite some interesting comments on our views from the net. So this one is coming from John from Ogun State, and John is saying, my reaction if I am cheating will be to come clean and ask for forgiveness. If I truly love her and also try to forgive her, if she has also been cheating. My reaction, if I'm not cheating, is to investigate. If she's cheating on me, then see if I can forgive or divorce her.
We have Adebukola from Lagos on the line. Good morning. Hello, Adebukola, good morning.
Oh, we lost that call.
Please try and call us back. The phone lines are right there on your screen. We want to hear what you have to say on handling a cheating partner.
Yeah. So, John in this particular comment is saying that he'll come clean and ask for forgiveness, and if his wife was also cheating on him, he would try to forgive her or divorce her. How easy is it, in both your opinions, is it to forgive a cheating wife, for instance? If your girlfriend, your partner, your wife is cheating on you, is it easy for a man to get over it? And turning the tables as well.
I'd like to hear this.
Is it easy for a woman
I'd
to get
like
over
to
it?
tell you.
Please go on.
I like the comment a lot. I think that comment was really, really sincere and realistic. Note that he stated that if he loves, you can read it again. The clause love was involved. That's why I said the only way anyone will come clean and want to change is if he loves his woman. If he doesn't, he will continue. He won't stop. He won't even ask. And now back to your question, if the reverse were to be the case.
Look at it this way. If you give your husband condom for the past 5-10 years, you have been doing it. He has been collecting it. I want to know, are you sure the woman is happy? She's just tolerating what she's doing.
I think it's more tolerance, maybe.
Because you don't have peace of mind. Anytime he leaves the house, in your mind, it's a mind game. I know. Okay, let him do it. There are different type of people. I know he will do it. As far as he comes back home to me, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I want to say something and then ask you a question, Morenike. I think that a lot of people that live with cheating partners are not very happy.
Thank you.
Nobody's happy.
They're not very happy because they have. Okay, so I might be wrong, but I feel like the ratio The ratio, okay, so we have Adebukola. She's been trying to call us all day. So, Adebukola, I really hope we can hear you this time. Hi, how are you doing? Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm enjoying your conversation.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay. My first, a cheating partner is not only sex. For someone to cheat is not only sex. You can cheat, a partner can cheat from any other source. Even for you to imagine your spouse doing something else and you are hiding it from your spouse, you're already cheating on your spouse. Like, you're not being open.
Okay.
So there are so many ways you can cheat on your partner. However, the question should be, what is pushing his partner cheating? So a person who is cheating on your person is cheating on you, what is making this person to cheat on you? So you're not giving, I don't think giving your partner condom to be the solution to it, because even for a partner to cheat, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. And cheating on your spouse is mindset. I don't think it's biological. It's mindset.
Right.
If your partner is cheating on you, it's a thing of mindset. Because there are lots of people that are not cheating on their spouse. I don't think one person is better than the other.
Yeah.
So I feel that giving your spouse a condom will not be the solution. Because
Okay.
if you choose to use that condom, it is still his personal decision.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what if it will that cheating to punish the spouse? Because a man can cheat on a woman and a woman can cheat. But the focus here is you talking about men cheating. Women do cheat too.
True.
Yes.
And their reason is not about, it's not by sleeping with sleeping with someone else outside. You can go out and spend your time with another man, start sleeping with that man, having a conversation with that man. Because you want to go and interfere, you know you take. And
Okay.
who tell your husband what happened?
Right.
Or find another man outside and not telling your husband at home. You can still say, nothing like you outside, buying a property outside without telling your husband. So there are so many ways to speak, not without sex.
Okay.
And instead of giving your spouse condom, it is our advice that we need to the person in question to investigate and work on ourselves, how that marriage works. Not give your spouse. Even if a partner is cheating and you get him a condom and he's still not using, and we still come back to give you this, then it's going to be another discussion entirely. It's not going to be about it anymore. Because it's an act you are already taken to you know, this is very big. But people have a keep getting married or working with their husband, they still not on their spouse.
Adebukola, thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you very
so
much,
much
sir.
for joining us
Thank you
this
so
morning. Thank you for calling in. All right. I mean, our time is fast spent. I had
Yes.
a lot of questions to ask the both of you. In fact, I want to quiz, I want to pick your brains on this conversation. But there is one thing that I picked from what Adebukola said, that is, there are times whereby females cheat or people cheat, and that's not because their partners are cheating or probably anything that's even happening in the relationship. Because I know that, I think you were saying something about, sometimes it could be probably how the female is dressed, how she behaves, because she's always tired, and maybe because she has not been having they've not been having sex a lot in the house and all of that. It may not be that reason. It might just be because they've seen somebody they like or somebody that looks very hot at that moment, and then they have sex. But then, the conversation we've not really had is how it actually plays out in the marriage. What happens to that person emotionally? Because I think, I may be wrong, correct me, I think that serial cheats are emotional abusers. That's what I think. I think it is disrespectful. I think it's unfair to that person that you're doing this over and over, and you know that they wouldn't do this back to you, whomever it is, either male or female, and you know that they deeply care for you. And then probably they now have what is even worse to me is probably they have a conversation with you and they finally find out that, okay, so this is what you're doing. And then you continue to do it. And then you say you love them. I find it very confusing because then there is like a contradiction in what you're professing to them. It's even a different kettle of fish if they were just dating. I know that, okay, so if I'm just dating this person, I
You
can
can
as well
leave.
work out. But it's more difficult if you're married, because now working out might be a little bit tricky, but then it can happen still if you're emotionally abused. But that's not the conversation.
Right.
My question is, what do you now advise? If this person is serially cheating and then you've put secondo, but he's still cheating, what should the woman do? I'm starting with Michael.
Okay, please permit me to start from the last caller.
Yes, KD.
She said a whole lot of things that makes sense to me. I was going to get to that, but I was busy tackling the core issue. Yeah, why? Truth is, cheating is in different fashions, is in different, aspects, different ways, not just sex.
All right.
You see, the minute as a guy you go out, you see a girl you like, you approach her and collect her number, you have cheated.
Yeah.
That is the beginning of anything. I mean, if you didn't get the number, there was no way you could have been able to call her and connect. So you started the process right there. Whether you have sex with her or not, you have cheated. Accept it. As a lady, if you go out, you have a man, and some guy sees you, probably gives you a lift. And you know your man does not like you taking lift if he hasn't bought you a car yet. And you choose to, you see, you women want to have an exception to that, but it's fine. You know he doesn't have a car. And he doesn't like men giving you lifts. But then life is easy now. Let me just, am I going to be under the sun or board a bus or something?
Yeah.
Let me just take the ride. You have cheated on your man that instant because you know he doesn't like it. Now, the minute you give your phone number to a guy, you have cheated. Let's start defining it, right? That's where cheating begins from. That's the process. You know your guy doesn't like you to talk to a certain person, and then you don't do it when he's there. Then when he's away, you do it. You're having certain kinds of conversations with people online. You're already cheating. That's the beginning. That's the genesis. Now, back to your question. You said, what's the question again?
What should this person do if they've had conversations and he still continues to cheat?
You see why I said, when I said what I said, note that I mentioned that love is a huge factor when it comes to anything that has to do with relationship between a man and a woman. You know, a union per se. Love is a huge factor. Not that person who texted that or who commented said, if I love, it's a clause. Now, there has to be love. If there is love, anything can be settled. But if there is no love, my dear, I don't think there's anything you can do, because even if we say men like sex or men need sex, trust me, it's not an excuse to cheat. That is why I said, when you understand this, then you find out it's cheating, have a conversation, right? You guys should try and figure things out, and then he's likely to stop. Not that I didn't say he will stop, but he's likely to stop. But even if it doesn't stop, you will see it. You will know there's a difference between when he used to do it and that time.
Okay.
Trust me, as long as he loves her. Now, if you are emotionally abused, I do not support anybody being in a situation or a relationship or a marriage where you are being abused emotionally. That is torture. That is torture. You have a choice. Now, I was hoping she was going to bring that option up. I wanted us to clear out the facts first before we get to that. Now, if you know you can't handle it anymore and you don't love him anymore because of what he's doing to you, leave.
Thank you.
All right.
That's all I want to hear.
Okay. Let's hear your own thoughts on this question.
Okay, love is sacrifice. And if both of you love each other, you should be able to sacrifice the time to go for counseling, to pray, and to do the necessary things to help the marriage at that moment. And after everything done, and you are still cheating, according to you, I think give yourself some space. Because your mental health matters a lot. You cannot sink because of a man.
Okay.
While he is still enjoying his own life, and you are sinking in depression. Your mental health matters a lot.
Hey, thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much, guys. It is, I mean, the conversations we've had this morning is eye-opening because somehow I've been able to pick different things and different reasons on why people behave the way that they do and why cheating is a huge conversation. Because take it or leave it, even after today, these conversations will still come up.
Most
And different people would have different things to say about it. Thank you for sharing the experiences with us.